So he addressed it. He said, get that thing together. He said, but no matter how much mess is going on in the church, he wants you to know that I still got joy.
Amen. Amen.
What he wants us to be able to say, in spite of all that's going on, is I still have joy.
Amen.
I mean, because this is not the first time he deals with mess that's going on in the church. I mean, when we first meet Paul in the book of Philippi, you discover there's a mess going on. Paul, y'all, if you remember, is in jail. And he's not in jail because he's done something wrong, but he's in jail because he's been preaching the truth about Jesus Christ. He's in jail because he's preaching Jesus, but not only that, when he gets in jail, some other mess starts. Are y'all listening? Because there's some folk that are in the faith that are faking like they're real when they're really false. Because they are just waiting for Paul to be ripped of his popularity and his prowess, and they are waiting for their moment to outdo Paul. And when Paul gets locked up, these folks start to try to outshine Paul, thinking they can rip him of his name and his popularity. But not only that, there's some more mess that's going on, because when Paul gets locked up and the people at Philippi see and hear about where he is, they send somebody by the name of Epaphroditus to go and to see about Paul, to take him some food, to take him some funds that he might find comfort while he's incarcerated. But when Epaphroditus gets there, watch this, Epaphroditus gets sick almost to the point of death. And when the people at Philippi hear about what happens to Epaphroditus, they get discouraged. They lose their hopes, because it seems like every time they try to do something to advance the work of the kingdom, the devil seems to rob everything that they try to do. But not only that, when they do hear about him, he is sick to the point of death. He gets well, God heals him. And Paul sends Epaphroditus back with this letter. He's got to address this last thing, y'all. And that is two sisters that are fighting over some stuff that was obviously so insignificant that Paul never addresses. Oh, y'all got to engage with me here. Paul really never addresses what the issue is about. All he's saying is y'all fighting over some stuff y'all don't even have no business fighting about. He said, but in spite of all, I wish I was preacher enough to paint a picture, but in spite of all this stuff that I see going on, some of y'all are losing hope because I'm locked up. Some of y'all are losing hope because Epaphroditus got sick. Some of y'all are trying to outshine me, and you got your own vain intentions while you do what you do. And at the end of it all, some of y'all are just fighting over some nonsense. He said, I don't care what's going on, because my mind is made up and my heart is fixed. In spite of all the mess that is going on in the church, I got to let you know I still have joy. Can I ask you a question in here? Anybody can say, Pastor, we've been serving the Lord here with you at Faith Alone. We've been trying to walk with God, and ever since I've been walking with God, ever since